Hey y'all, it's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this reading. Okay, it looks like there's an organization or a family that is being exposed for their long-term deception. I don't know how deep this is. I have Five of Pentacles energy. There's an account. Somebody's giving an account. It could be a financial account. This could prove some sort of bad behavior. This could be a decision someone's making. Someone could be like some sort of, it's a long-term build-up. The Two of Swords is, I don't know if somebody's looking over something, trying to make a decision to show something, or to express something. Someone may have been using words as weapons, speaking against um, you or this organization or something here because they were left behind. They did something bad, some sort of bad behavior that was rejected, or you rejected something. I don't know if there was a proposition, there could have been some sort of bribe, or um I'm not sure. We'll find out. I do have Knights of Pentacles energy. Someone appears to be very disciplined, very maybe somebody had access to some finances, and they didn't keep a great account of the money, or something's not adding up. Someone appears to be very disciplined, but they're actually very flighty, or they're just not stable in their beliefs. Somehow they may be using their beliefs to justify what they've done. I am picking up on an Empress energy. Whoever this is either in control or has some sort of foresight, or expects to make some sort of connection, or to be maybe the leader, or leader energy, matriarch or business owner, Ten of Pentacles. This is a plan to uncover a hidden treasure, an organization. This Empress could also be some sort of investigator. I do have scorpionic energy, so there's needs to be, or there is some sort of spiritual purification coming through, or water cleansing, as a resurrection of a secret power. Someone has some sort of secret power to control either someone's thoughts or their emotions about thoughts. This karmic energy is a Taurus energy dealing with spiritual beliefs. It could actually be a Taurus, Scorpio, both are here. Also have Cancer. Okay. Someone could be either adding up the mental cost, or someone may be in therapy or refusing to go to therapy because of the cost. I don't know. They don't want something coming out, or they're trying to keep some sort of emotions under wraps. Um, Something about being direct or forceful about spiritual beliefs or spiritual laws. Could be, yeah. We also have Cancer energy, using your intuition to protect your mental stability and any sort of past attitudes about mental health and stability. This could be something that runs in your family. This could be about your family history, or some organizational history. Um, there may be an issue with visualizing your reality, or maybe you have mastered this skill, to develop your abilities to visualize or to have visions. You have the most influence on your experience of reality, what you think matters. Prepare to receive, or you're preparing for your luck to be activated. There will be an opportunity to use your spiritual skills in a situation. Being very precise, or you're very precise, or you need to learn to do things well without being too stuck on any particular outcome, or what others may deem as perfectionism, or maybe what you deem as perfectionism. Maybe let up a little bit here, kind of let go. I do have the energy of a sacrifice, or somebody needs to sacrifice this energy within, or even if it's your family. Be prepared to do your best in any situation or circumstance. Be ready, and then you won't have to get ready. So this could be some sort of foresight that could be coming in. I don't know. Somebody has some information. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. As above, so below, as within, so without. Great Mother of the East, West, South, and North, please protect us and allow us to see. All right, so we do have the Eight of Baskets. Just walking away from some emotional instability, possibly with the family. Four of Wands energy. And then the Free Man in reverse. So Aries, someone could be reckless in their attempts to reunite with their family. Three of Coins. Someone agreed to walk away from a family or a house. Could be some gambling issues. Could be some luck in the upright. Someone's receiving some luck. There could be some winnings in a gambling or a lottery or something like that. Okay. So we do have this blocked Page of Wands energy. Mm, someone's being blocked from, where are they being blocked from here? Investigation, a home, a house, due to some sort of money or freedom. What is a free man in reverse? Someone's not free because they're in a karmic situation. They're lacking vision, or you're lacking vision, emotion, or any sort of inertia. Inertia. What's the moon in reverse? That is Cancer energy. Um, the change in the hidden energy or whatever. Yeah, this discovery. This is definitely exposure. Somebody knows something. You may have walked away just in time from a Two of Cups, or yeah, a family, a partnership, something built on respect. Maybe you decided to walk away instead of argue. Give me the Five of Swords. Maybe someone, an emperor, someone, I guess someone tried to prove themselves, trying to prove that you would walk away. This could have been a setup. Three of Coins. There's some foresight, or somebody paid. I feel like somebody paid for either a reading or mm, some sort of insight, foresight. King of Pentacles is in the upright. Or someone lacks some sort of discipline. Yeah. They're worried about a connection. They're worried about a job. They're worried about money, finances. Someone got greedy. Someone's, out of order. Something's not lined up here. Doing bad business. This perfectionism energy again. Like this Knight of Pentacles, this could be an actual King of Pentacles, but it has a Knight of Pentacles in reverse energy, like not very disciplined with money, or someone maybe appears to be like they're disciplined with money, or they should be, or they should know better. Give me the Four of Sticks. Celebration. Avoiding confrontation in the home. Maybe somebody gambles to avoid confrontation. The Emperor is in reverse, so someone could be abusive here, abusing their power, their control, due to some sort of mental illness um, within the family. Now the Fool is in the upright. It's a new path with innocence and optimism towards bringing some balance, being free-spirited, but there's deception. Somebody's selfish with their money. Somebody may pretend like they're going to be even, or, share responsibilities or finances or whatever's going on in here. Someone may be very traditional, or they're hiding what they feel about money, their thoughts about money, their beliefs about money. Queen of Wands is in the upright. Someone's determined here. Someone could have Taurus in the first house. Remember, the Taurus energy is karmic. Page of Wands in the reverse twice. So we did pick up on this Empress and the Two of Wands energy. It could be with a lack of direction, lack of success, a lack of direction. Someone may be very pessimistic about your success or your direction. Somebody does maybe intentionally doesn't want to understand you, the world in reverse. Queen of Cups is in reverse. It's a karmic energy. Someone's emotionally insecure. They could be very cold. Could be an Aries or someone who lacks vision. A Queen of Cups, feminine energy. Mm. With a lot of delays, waiting on um, a change or some sort of recovery. Somebody's waiting on maybe a final decision. Chariot in reverse. Somebody's fighting or someone got into a fight or they've lost their direction. A King of Wands. So, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Once again, we're at the Two of Swords energy. Hmm. As above, so below. Let's say. Oh, okay. So, I don't know if this is some sort of verdict. This is decision maybe to tell on someone or maybe this organization here, this family is exposed for their long-term deception around finances. Somebody's cooking the books or something here, as above, so below. Someone could have agreed to, somebody's in collaboration doing some sort of bad business or doing something that's not natural. They could be doing it with a reader, doing something or making some sort of adapting to an organization. Maybe someone got hired into and started working at a place and then you realize they were underhanded or something here. Um, it could also be tied to somebody's like could be sleeping with a boss or sleeping with someone behind some doing something they're not supposed to be doing. Or they're adapting to this. This could also be the culture of this organization. Um, a bunch of people, somebody's attraction to the opposite sex may have caused them to cause something to go on in this family or this job or this company. Uh, King of Wands energy. Yeah. Very strong feelings, very strong character. The King of Wands is in the upright, but the Queen of Wands is in reverse. Is she in reverse? That's the Queen of Cups. I don't think the Queen of Wands is even here. Yes, she is. The King and Queen of Wands are both in the upright. There's some sort of tradition that there's a blocked energy or someone is getting some bad news. That's what it is. The bad news about someone's health. There could be symptoms of liver and kidney issues, as well as some sort of respiratory disease. Um, this could be affecting someone's attitude, and maybe they don't care about being caught on something here. Life and the sense of happiness. Overall, Sun energy, Leo energy. Mm, there could be some sort of physical weakness here, or maybe someone tried to cause it, possibly by doing some sort of spell work or some bad business. It could be involved some sexual activity. Um, this also could be a Gemini, or there's a separation. Maybe someone may have to take off from work, or maybe some sort of sick leave. There's some sort of acknowledgement. I'm still getting this hidden danger of diseases involving the nervous system, the heart, the cardiovascular system. Check on your health, okay? Um, I'm getting an air energy. Someone could be very stubborn or irritable. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be a father figure, someone who's may have just started a job, okay? Five of Pentacles, it starts and ends with the Five of Pentacles and then the Ten of Pentacles. So, mm, this King of Wands is very adaptable, or someone's going to be able to adapt very well to an organization. This could be a replacement that's coming in after someone passes. I'm getting the King and Queen of Wands both again, and the Two of Wands, Empress energy. Very artistic and imaginative group of people here. Mm. Somebody's facing an untimely death. Like I said, somebody's health is in the balance. I feel like it's someone older, as above, so below. Um, oh wow. Someone may have had an accident or will. Unfortunately, it says crashed into a tree. Condolences are in order. Someone passed away in a car wreck. It could have been a fight, and then they had a car wreck or something like that. Something will be found. Someone will be found. One could be found passed on. The parent or a parent is involved. Someone was arguing over some stolen items. Take it how it resonates. This is a general collective reading. All right, so I don't know what this long-term deception is. What's the long-term deception that we're looking at? Something was long-term or something was invested in, some sort of lie or story. It also could just be your beliefs. Someone's health could be changing their beliefs. Okay, a silent killer is stress, heart, and things in the body. Someone could be, letting their words or their thoughts silently kill them. Yeah, things are taking place in the unseen realm, so this is like a really spiritual reading. It's also got the Nine of Wands, rich in spirit and have vivid imaginations. This King and Queen of Wands energy, Nine of Wands energy. So you're in the energy of becoming a goddess. You could be the one causing someone stress. Jamie, let's see. Javier, one more. Nowhere to land. Somebody had an idea. Woo, child. Nowhere to land. Somebody could even went airborne, crashed into a tree. Someone may have been ejected from a vehicle or will be. All right, the Page of Rods now is in the upright. So there could be some sort of news broadcast bringing some sort of disharmony. Someone may be avoiding the confrontation or even avoiding a celebration. Someone could be on their way to a celebration. This is at home, or somebody got into an argument, or they will get into an argument. Somebody gets mad and takes off. All right, there's no protection here. There will be a tower. The divine energy is stepping in here to let somebody's guard down, or somebody's guard has been let down. Someone may have gained some access to like news or information about a business, an organization. And there's fighting, there's infighting. There's a lot of negative energies about the past. Now the King of Cups is in the upright and the Queen of Cups is in the upright. Interesting. Fire and water. This is a couple or partnership that's coming together to bring balance to this organization. Or maybe they're going to start a whole new organization. As above, so below. Next winter is significant. Timing is much further in the future. February is significant. It's next winter. And November. November will be the wrong time to do something or to expect something. Someone could have been expecting something to happen in November. Oh gosh. November is the wrong time. All right, let's get a little bit of tea. Whew, child. I don't know. I think I've had 15 million showers today. I think it's gonna rain again. Just wish it would drop down 20 degrees or so. All right, so let's get a little tea here. So we do have a shallow energy, like this Knight of Pentacles energy is not very deep, or they're bored, or they just feel empty, possibly due to some health issues, right? Not being fulfilled with some sort of finances or whatever it is they're craving. They have an elusive, shallow energy here. Very low vibrational, very dishonest. They work in trickery, deception. Okay, you may have set your boundaries with this energy. Hopefully, please do. Okay, take the baths, work with the earth, the elements, engage in your own life. Craft your own visions of reality and your experience. Make sure you're grounded though, okay? Because someone may have been thinking about some things that may have caused this car accident here, or may will, if they don't focus on what's really real. We got crossroads energy. There could be multiple paths, a turning point at this time right now, divergent roads. Someone could be just going a different way. Maybe someone thought going a different way would work. We've got lake energy. Maybe it's time to take some time off, sit on the lake, reflect, some peaceful waters. All right. Okay. So someone's no longer cock blocking, or maybe someone wasted their time, or it was the wrong time to block something, or to block some information, or whatever was going on in this organization or this company behind the scenes that caused a lot of deception. As above, so below. Call someone to investigate, or some sort of corruption, financial corruption. Also could be some sort of physical, sexual corruption. I don't know. It's possible. I don't know if that's private or not. Yes, something is full of possibility. There's plenty of creating abundance. So that would be that Empress energy that doesn't work well either at a company or with someone who lives a separate life, or you've gotten like oil and water and you've separated. So now you may have some understanding, you're fitting it all together into place. Everything's coming together. You're united in your feelings and your thoughts. Also could be a partnership here. Um, there's a need for balance. A decision must be made, but you got to get all the information. I feel like it will come through here. As above, so below. Let's go ahead and close it up. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And please don't forget to be notified when I upload or when I go live. All right, let me pull an oracle here to close it out. Self-sabotage, y'all. Somebody's not recognizing their worthiness, or maybe they are, yeah, that's got to be it. Or just projection here. I don't know. What does this say? This could be Gemini or Capricorn energy. Um, it's definitely shadow energy. So you could be keeping yourself from your blessings, trying to stuff down some sort of old pain, generational pain. You've become numb or ignoring or avoiding something here. What does your self-sabotage help you to avoid? So I do have clever energy. Please have compassion for yourself. There's seductive patterns of behavior that are blocking your path and also blocking your power. A lot of distractions, addictions, a lot of cravings, like I said before, some sort of elusive energy that you're never going to feel, chasing the ghost. An unhealthy habit will not bring you your best. There's an inner bully, or this is someone from your childhood who you keep hearing this voice here. Some voice telling you that you've messed up, that you are messed up, that a part of you is jealous, that you're angry. Someone could have done this, or someone could be verbally abusive. They're only projecting their own fears or own insecurities. You were in a relationship like this before. This also could have been, the repeated patterns in this family or this organization that's being revealed now, exposed, or you're exposing this. The anger that you don't know what to do with, your stuck inner procrastinator, and your toxic relationship choices. This is something you've escaped from or you're escaping from. Stop terrorizing yourself with broken promises of discipline. This is you or someone you know. Choose devotion to your chosen pathways. Be inspired. What kind of inspired action can you take? You got to have compassion for yourself. This goes back to this worthiness. You got to see yourself as being worthy to manifest Ten of Pentacles here without any sort of corruption or false promises, or someone being greedy or using sexual favors to advance. People in the company or the organization. I feel like that's also going on here in the background. Either can be some sort of things in a childhood, okay, with the sun energy coming out. Something is making you hide or feel small or shrinking who you really are. You got to stand tall. You got to know that you are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect. We talked about the perfection thing again. That's very subjective. You got to know what you want, and that it's going to be perfect just for you. That's no stress, okay? You matter. Your worthiness is in your veins, okay? You got to accept yourself. So you are needed here in this natural world. You're very deserving and very worthy. All right. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. And everything that people don't like is part of you too. And you got to learn to love it or get rid of it. Okay. You are loved unconditionally by the divine. I wish you the best. Please stay blessed, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.